What if I told you there's one fundamental rule about money that separates the wealthy from, well, pretty much everyone else? It's a rule most of us never learn, not in school, not from our parents, not at our jobs. But, understanding this one thing can completely change your financial life. Okay, check out this number. A staggering 99% of people will never become truly financially free. And the craziest part isn't just how big that number is, it's the incredibly simple reason why. And there it is. That's the reason. It all comes down to a single piece of knowledge. This isn't about being lucky or having some high-powered job or being a super genius. It's literally about knowing one rule that the rich have understood for generations. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? So, what is this big secret? Well, to really get it, we first have to talk about the financial system that most people are completely trapped in. This is it, the time for money trap. This is where the vast majority of people spend their entire financial lives. And it feels totally normal to us, but it's actually a trap, and it's designed to limit your potential from the very beginning. Just let that sink in for a second. This idea is the absolute core of the trap. It doesn't matter if you're paid by the hour or if you get a big annual salary. If your income is tied directly to the hours you put in, there is a hard ceiling on what you can ever earn. I mean, there are only 24 hours in a day, right? And here's the official name for it: active income. You work, you get paid. You stop working, the money stops coming in. It's that simple, that straightforward. And for 99% of people, it's the only way they know how to make a living. But here's the secret. The wealthy? They aren't even playing that game. They're playing an entirely different one. They're on a different field with a different set of rules and a completely different end goal. This right here, this is the fork in the road. This single idea highlights the one fundamental difference that creates two completely separate financial futures. Let's break down what that actually looks like. Okay, so over on the left, you've got the game that most people play. You earn money, and then you spend it. It's a straight line. Money comes in, money goes right back out. But look at the right. This is the wealthy person's game. They earn money, yeah, but instead of just spending it, they use it to buy assets. And then those assets start making more money for them. It creates a cycle, a loop of growth. And this is absolutely crucial. This isn't about being born with a silver spoon or even making six figures. The real difference is a massive shift in how you think about what money is even for. This is the absolute heart of it all. Someone with a pretty modest income who understands this principle can build way more wealth than someone earning 3 times as much who's just stuck in that earn and spend cycle. The key is to focus your money on buying one specific type of thing. And that one thing is an asset. Seriously, this might be the most important definition in this entire explainer. An asset is not your car, it's not your clothes, it's not the latest iPhone. An asset is like a financial workhorse. It's something you own, like a stock or a rental property or a piece of a business that generates income for you, totally independent of your time. So how does this actually work in the real world? Well, it's basically a 3-step model. First, your main goal changes. It's no longer just make more money. It becomes acquire more assets. Second, you use your regular income as seed money to buy those assets. And third, this is the magic part. You take the money your assets make and you reinvest it to buy even more assets. It creates this incredible snowball of wealth. And when you follow that model, you eventually get to the ultimate financial goal. You finally break free from that time for money trap and you enter a world where your wealth just grows on its own. This isn't some kind of fantasy. It's just financial physics, really. When you trade time for money, you only get paid when you're awake and on the clock. But when your assets are working for you, well, they don't need to sleep. They don't take vacations. They never call in sick. Your stock portfolio can grow while you're sleeping. Your online business can be making sales while you're on a beach somewhere. Your rental property pays you that rent check every single month, no matter what. Your money becomes your employee, and honestly, it is the best employee you will ever have. So, what's the one rule? It's really these 3 simple ideas all rolled into one. First, you have to stop only trading your time for money. Second, you have to focus on buying assets first before you go and upgrade your lifestyle. And third, you have to let your money work for you so that one day you won't have to. Ultimately, this all just comes down to a choice. The system is there. The knowledge is out there. Your money is basically just sitting there, waiting for instructions. So the only real question left is, what are you going to tell it to do?